So, when it came to Fortnite in 2021, the internet went crazy. It was so popular they dropped the Mando's Bounty LTM entirely themed around a Battle Pass skin. We could complete challenges for Beskar armor, finish the pass for Baby Yoda, even use his mythic jetpack and sniper rifle. Obviously, as an exclusive skin, Mando isn't returning. But what about his LEGO version that only just released? Still no, you had to buy him all the way back in 2021. He's not the only lovable character you'll miss out on. Deadpool is coming to the MCU, and if there's one thing Fortnite is known for, it's promoting Marvel. Fans are desperate to see a new Deadpool in the shop, hopefully based on his design from the films rather than the comics. But it won't make up for the fact that the original skin was borderline perfect. When he was revealed as the secret collab for the Spy Season, players were determined to get their hands on him. Only problem? Fortnite is constantly getting new players, and if any of you are hardcore Deadpool fans, you are guaranteed never to get this skin. Same goes for his buddy Wolverine. We've had a handful of outfits for this guy, whether it's the iconic yellow suit, a Logan style, or a Wolverine Zero version, there's been plenty of chances to get him. But sadly, they were all limited time, just like some of Fortnite's gaming legends. The most famous characters in gaming history are never returning, leaving fans heartbroken. These are not forgettable people either, it's huge names that carry entire franchises like Lara Croft. That's right, you'll never be able to get your hands on the Tomb Raider, whether it's her modern design or the classic PlayStation 1 version. The same goes for the main character of Metal Gear, Solid Snake. He was only added recently, but fans are already starting to realize he's never coming back. We'll also never get to play as Doomslayer. Only players in Chapter 4 can get him through a battle pass, and if you're a fan of The Witcher, you'll equally be disappointed that Geralt is gone forever. Hopefully Epic realized that collabs are going to be desired for years to come, and locking them in time battle passes is a mistake. Another very bad decision was to cast The Rock as the Foundation, who, like I said, has been gone for almost 2 years. Well, I'll tell you why. Epic secured the biggest actor in the world to lead the storyline, except this has become a problem. Dwayne has been accused of showing up 8 hours late to filming, peeing in water bottles, and being difficult to work with. So imagine how hard it'll be to get him back to Fortnite without Donald Mustard's help. To make things worse, the Foundation was, of course, a Battle Pass outfit. And at the time, fans were super annoyed about this because he was shaping up to be a very important character. Imagine if he appeared in live events for Chapter 6 and beyond, only for his skin to be exclusive to veteran players. Even if you want The Rock's other outfit, that also might be banned. Black Adam dropped in the store back in Chapter 3, and players were freaking out, except a few years have passed and the movie franchise isn't going anywhere. DC is remaking their entire universe, and any future Black Adam movies with Dwayne are cancelled. A franchise that'll never die is Transformers, and of course I can't mention them without the most popular character of all, Optimus Prime. There's basically a new Transformers film every year, yet we only got Optimus in Chapter 4. It was a long time coming. One of the first Easter eggs in Fortnite was Truckosaurus, an homage to The Simpsons, and of course, everyone's favorite robot. After requesting this for years, he finally dropped, only to be an exclusive Tier 100 skin. Not to mention the mythic Cybertron cannon we all loved, well, you just had to be there. Battle Passes have ruined so many chances to get popular skins, but that is not why the Ferrari will never show up again. Nowadays, we're used to getting constant brands like McLaren or Lamborghini, but they're just cosmetic skins for the Whiplash. Back then, this was an exclusive vehicle on the map that smoked every other car. Fans absolutely loved it. But sadly, the reasons why it was special are also why it'll never return, as vehicle cosmetics have guaranteed the death of exclusive supercars. If it does come back, it'll probably just be an item shop skin. One of the craziest decisions Fortnite has ever made was designing an entire season around Marvel. This broke the internet at the time and brought millions of players to the game. It definitely was a huge gamble that paid off, except now we're looking back on it and that battle pass was almost too ambitious. They filled this with everyone, from Iron Man and Thor to Doctor Doom and Mystique. Because of their exclusivity, Fortnite has had to think outside the box to bring these iconic characters back. This was the OG Groot, but if you want him in 2024, you'll have to buy this skin from Guardians Volume 3. Honestly, I do kind of prefer the item shop bundle, but anyone who likes the original will never be able to get them. An Icon Series cosmetic that everyone forgets about was never sold in the item shop. When Mr. Beast came to Fortnite, he dropped tons of content, including 2 outfits and a custom tournament. Well, who remembers the secret Beast umbrella that only 100,000 people were allowed to get? As you can tell, if you perform well enough in the Mr. Beast Survival Challenge, you would earn this glider, and to this day, it's the only part of the collab that'll never return. Reminds me of other YouTuber items that new players won't even know about. With the release of Lazarbeam's Icon Series, he got his own LTM, and with it, a custom exotic exotic pistol. It was Laser's Flint Knock, a weapon that would send you flying with each shot. Cypher PK also got his own tournament, and this included an exclusive grenade. Instead of a porta-fort, you would throw this down and spawn in Cypher's Trap Tower, a classic build that he was known for trolling with. Now you could use them yourself, but both were only in a single tournament, meaning they were gone the same day. Now earlier I mentioned how players are upset about the disappearance of the Mandalorian, but to make things worse, you can still find Darth Vader on the map every year. We are literally able to fight him, just don't get your hopes up for buying him because Vader was locked behind a battle pass. The same goes for his former apprentice Ahsoka, who randomly appeared in Heist Season, the weirdest cameo of all time. It's not just skins we aren't able to get, as Kylo Ren's lightsaber, along with the First Order blaster rifle, have vanished. They were only released to promote the sequels, but 2024's event was all about the original trilogy. Problem is though, you can't even fly in their famous ship. Fortnite locked the most iconic glider in Star Wars behind a Winterfest present in 2019, meaning no one can ever unlock the Millennium Falcon again. And even though the Dragon Ball collab will return time and time again, one cosmetic is banned from coming back: the Nimbus glider. It's one of the most popular items in this crossover, but did you know in the first week of Dragon Ball, there was an identical glider? Epic eventually removed it from the bundle, worried that players would mistake it for the Mythic, and it hasn't been seen since. The most requested collab to return was Kratos. For the majority of Chapter 5, players have been begging Epic to bring him back, especially with an ancient Greek season. I mean, he's literally the god of war, and his whole thing is killing Greek gods, so it was kind of perfect. Not to mention, this collab was in the item shop, so he could come back at any moment. In fact, not only was it perfect timing with the season, but the reboot turns 6 years old on April 20th,